Similarly, Nigeria has observed a reduction in both the number of confirmed diphtheria cases and related fatalities since the inception of the joint task force dedicated to curbing the outbreak. As of October 19, 2023, the latest data revealed a total of 15,060 suspected cases with 9,478 confirmed cases across 137 local government areas spanning 20 states and the FCT. This marks a decrease from the previous report on October 3rd, which indicated 13,204 suspected cases, showcasing a positive trend and the ongoing efforts to combat the outbreak. This was disclosed by the Diphtheria Outbreak Emergency Task Team at the joint press briefing today in Abuja. Benedict Ugo has more on this story.
The National Primary Healthcare Development Agency, the NPHCDA, and the Nigeria Center for Disease Control, the NCDC, have said that there is a positive trend in the ongoing efforts to combat the outbreak of diphtheria as the nation witnesses a decline in the number of cases and deaths across the 20 affected states. This was made known at a briefing by the Diphtheria Outbreak Emergency Task Team in Abuja. The chairman of the task force and executive secretary of the NPHCDA, Faisal Shoaib, detailed the ongoing Phase 2 Round 1 of the outbreak response, covering 7 heavily impacted states, including Borno, Yobe, Jigawa, Kano, and Kaduna. He emphasized the seamless integration of the outbreak response with routine immunization across all 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory.
In this vaccination phase, we have recorded 6,505 mild adverse events. No serious adverse events directly linked to the vaccination has been recorded. We will continue to work with the states and LGS to document all of these adverse events. It is important to note that for complete protection, the 3 doses of these vaccines are required. The federal government remains fully committed to supplying the necessary vaccines to reach the target population and effectively reduce the burden of diphtheria in these areas. We must, however, note that vaccination alone is not enough. We must also raise awareness about the importance of immunization and the grave consequences of neglecting it. Our healthcare professionals, policymakers, parents, you, the media, traditional and religious leaders must work in tandem to ensure that every eligible individual receives the vaccine.
The co-chairman of the task force and director general of the NCDC, Ifedayo Adetifa, disclosed that the NCDC had expanded the diphtheria laboratory network to 18 laboratories across 13 states. Adetifa highlighted that of the 9,478 cases, 59.8% were either unvaccinated or partially vaccinated, emphasizing the need for vaccination campaigns.
As far as laboratory support is concerned, we continue to strengthen and improve capacity to support diphtheria testing. We now have 18 laboratories that have been in total in the network, up from the 14 that was there before. And currently we are installing laboratory equipment, biosafety cabinets, autoclaves, incubators, and the like in Kaduna, Katsina, and Bauchi states to aid optimization of those labs while we prepare to do the same thing for Zamfara and Jigawa states. About 68.3% are not fully immunized or not immunized at all with a diphtheria protecting vaccine. And given the age group that are mostly affected, as I have earlier highlighted, this tells us that this age group did not receive their vaccines anything from 5 years to 14 years ago. So 2009 to 2018 is when most of the gaps in immunization showed.
The representative of the World Health Organization and UNICEF highlighted the significance of community involvement and their commitment to supporting Nigeria's response to the diphtheria outbreak.
With optimal vaccination coverage, it is really necessary for both of us to put our effort together, including the community, so that we can protect all the population. Together with the National State Health Authority and partners, WHO is supporting reactive vaccination campaign in 40 LGAs across 7 states, including Kano, Katsina, Kaduna, Bauchi, Yobe, Jigawa, and Borno.
More than 3.2 million children have been already vaccinated with pentavalent, and more than 6.5 million children with TB. This is really impressive, and this is the direct result of the leadership that we are seeing here today, from NCDC, from MBHCN, and for the Federal Ministry of Health, and work, as was said before, like day and night, with even daily meetings at 8 p.m.
Diphtheria is caused by a toxin produced by a bacteria. It is a vaccine-preventable disease covered by one of the vaccines provided routinely through Nigeria's childhood immunization schedule.